Our next question, Jim, sent in via email to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Mark Cole. Recently, the network uploaded the 1988 Great American Bash from Greensboro, where Jim and the Midnight Express wrestled 3-on-2 in a bunkhouse match versus the Fantastics. A number of internet writers, whatever that means, praised Jim's work in the match, including saying Jim, quote, has been the superstar of the match, and, quote, this was the best in-ring Cornette I have ever seen. Does Jim have any particular memories of this match?
Well, yes, not only because I was in it, but also because it's one of the bashes that were taped, and Jackie Crockett gave me a copy of the tape. And okay, this is an example of the internet writers, the trained eye versus the untrained eye. Everybody in the match was a better worker than I was. But the match was structured as a blow-off match on a big show to highlight the parts where I get in and get a little bit of heat on the Fantastics when my boys have stopped them, and then ultimately get my comeuppance at the finish and get, beat up and pinned by both of them. So it was a 20-something minute match, and it was a bunkhouse match. So, we were able to throw chairs around a little bit and do some of that stuff and choke with the gimmicks. But basically, it was a standard match that the manager would have in Tennessee or any of the Southern territories, where the baby faces shine and the heels get flummoxed and get bumped around. And each time that Bobby or Stan comes to me and sticks a hand out like to tag me, I jump off the apron of the ring, or I fucking climb up on the top rope and I make motions like, are you fucking screwy in the head? What's the matter with you? Don't touch me. I'm not getting in there. So then the baby faces get the people to chanting, that they want me. And I blow them off, and they wrestle some more, and they do some more exciting spots with the baby faces. Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers were tremendous. And then finally, after milking, I would never get in, then they stop good old fucking Tommy Rogers and beat him up a little bit. And as he's down selling, now they tag me in. And I come in, and I think I drop an elbow on him, and I might have dropped a fist on him. And then I pick him up, and I'm going to body slam him, right? And I go down to crotch him, and I strain, and you see on my face, I can't pick him up. And then I wave Bobby in behind me, and Bobby Eaton jumps in. And this was his spot. He suggested it, and it worked great. He reaches under me and through Tommy's legs, and both of us pick Tommy Rogers up and slam him, right? Then Bobby claps for me, and I hit the double bicep, and the people are throwing shit. And then whenever the Fantastics try to fire up, I jump back out. And after I take a few cheap shots, and then the boys get the heat on him, then finally they miss the rocket launcher or whatever. And oh my God, Bobby Fulton makes the comeback and jerks me in and fucking gives me a few shots, and they double clothesline me. Boom, 1, 2, 3. It was simple, nice little 20-minute match. And it told a story, and it was constantly milking for them to get a hold of me, which the whole program had been. In Greensboro is where at the Clash of Champions, I'd whipped Bobby Fulton with the belt after their debut there when we got disqualified for the U.S. tag title. And then I had done shit on television, and I'd interfered and done the straitjacket deal in the whole 9 yards. So finally they get even with me. So of course I'm the star of the match, but it was smoke and mirrors. But that's the idea. And that's what it was sold as. So I appreciate the compliments.